Michael Taylor is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's one away. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. Bryce Harper gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll step off. Sanchez gets his sign. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high, it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Worth. And that's the second out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Look out, 2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0. Grounded to third, fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Daniel Murphy steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. And that's in there for strike one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Sanchez sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Jason Worth into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Cabrera takes it in, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Clint Robinson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And the count will be full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. J.D. Martinez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. High and away, not close. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Nick Castellanos is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jared Saltalamacchia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kinds.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
The shortstop,
Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to the plate, and he is in there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Batting ninth.
Anthony Ghost settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. That's by him for strike one.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he misses with it 1-1.
I remember Justin Upton made his major league debut for the Arizona Diamondbacks at the tender age of 19. That's a pretty rare occurrence, but the moment never seemed too big for him.
Taylor comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Miguel Cabrera gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
Zimmerman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Danny Espinoza is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Sanchez is ready. Here it is on 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Wilson Ramos will get his first cuts here.
Wilson Ramos.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Victor Martinez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The right fielder, number 28.
J.D. Martinez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
To 2-2 now. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Nick Castellanos set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up. The tag, and he is out. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Taylor going back on it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, catcher, Sharon.
It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
So Bryce Harper's dad is an iron worker, and Bryce says he learned how to work from watching him go about his job. Lessons well learned, I think.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, in 2015, those lessons were in full evidence. Harper ranked with the top wins above replacement score in baseball and tied for the National League home run lead with 42.
Yeah, his OPS numbers in 2015 put him in the top 5 all time since 1900 for players under 23 years of age. He's as good as they come.
Sanchez into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Salty's got it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Daniel Murphy stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Jose Iglesias is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Tigers, the shortstop.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Ground ball left side. Rendon is there. A quick out number 1. Anthony goes. The hitter now 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Oh, had 1. Not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and the lineup will turn over now for the leadoff hitter, Ian Kinsler. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Justin Upton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here. A home run. First offering on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor.
So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Look out, 2-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Three and 0 now.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Fucking quit.
Yusmeiro Petit is going to come on and make
Fucking
an appearance
quit.
here, so I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Might have swung it ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
And that looked like he went after ball 4. Maybe he's thinking that it's too close to take, but looked pretty obvious to me.
And he takes ball
I got a good eye,
4
buddy.
again, and clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. J.D. Martinez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a line drive.
Ooh, you got
But
lucky
this'll be a
there.
foul ball.
Got lucky
Runner on
there,
first with
boy.
2 away. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the
Come on,
count now.
show me the
1-2.
pitch again.
Strike 3.
He
And that'll
fucking
put
did,
an
and I
end to
swung
a
right
big
underneath
inning.
it. But got 3 more.
Clint
It's
Robinson
alright.
heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Danny Espinoza in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Let's go Tigers. Let's go Tigers.
And he pumps the fastball by him here.
Let's
1-2
go
now.
Tigers.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys
Get
don't
off
know
my plate,
what
bitch.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here
And
it
that's
comes.
12 strikeouts for
Wilson
Sam
Ramos
saves.
will stand in for a second time here as he swings and
The
misses there.
pitch.
It's 0-1.
Sage his.
And
Strike
he
2.
watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I'm going
Now,
upstairs.
1 pitch away now from getting through.
Got
That
him!
retires the side, and
You're
that
not my
will do
level,
it.
buddy. Get out of here.
Nick Castellanos comes to the
Definitely
plate as
not
we
my
get
level.
started here in the bottom of
I'm
the
a
fifth.
legend at this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Castellanos.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone.
I'm a
It's
legend.
0-1.
I don't know who you're dealing with.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a
Yeah.
called strike. 2-1 now.
That was a bullshit call.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Fucking, of course, it's Max Scherzer on the mound. Ex-Tiger.
And that one never
Oh, not
threatened the
Scherzer.
zone. It's
He's
gone full
out.
now to 3-2.
That's right. He took him out.
Hot shot to third.
Wow.
Throw on to first, and one third
Got
baseman grounds out
robbed
to
there.
the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number 39.
One out down here in the
Salty.
Tiger 5th inning, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And from where I'm sitting, this guy looks to be a guy that's starting to rush out there now. Might not be a bad idea for the catcher to try and slow him down a bit.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Anthony Ghosh is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. 1 run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Anibal Sanchez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 11 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs and only 2 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Anibal Sanchez. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that for travel through downtown Detroit, pick up the People Mover train outside the stadium at the Grand Circus Park Station, located just beyond the right field gate on Witherell Avenue.
beat Max Scherzer's ass. It was great to fuck this guy up. But go Tigers, 13 Ks with Audubon Sanchez. Thank you for watching, people. See the highlights. Here we go, J up. Woo! That ball is crushed. Way back there. Nope. My bad. That wasn't the ball. Love you. Here's birthday boy, Cabby. Take Maxwell deep. And this ball's way back and it's gone for the birthday boy.
Hey, can I watch the field?
Yeah, gotta watch.